status because it handles a big capacity of patients. And on the same note, we have the funders from the AXA Group of Canada who had planned to construct a national specialized trauma hospital in BUDAKA. But with your guidance and clearance, we shall be grateful, Your Excellency. When we get on the issue of roads, Your Excellency, thank you for the 1 billion you always allocate to uplift on our Maram roads. It has done us very good. And in BUDAKA district, out of the 288 kilometers, the percentage is 50% in good state because we are still being added. Thank you so much. On that note, we request, we have an extension between Butaleja and the BUDAKA district through Ivingo in Iriama Town Council. We request for construction of a bridge to connect Butaleja and the BUDAKA district. Thank you so much. We also, Your Excellency, request for power connection in most of our sub-counties because through the Rural Electrification Agency, with the keen interest on the sub-counties of Katira, Mogiti, and the Nansanga sub-county. Your Excellency, on the issue of PDM, these people of BUDAKA have so far received 23 billion. We are so grateful. It has helped to uplift on the income and the financial status of our people. And we also request in your manifesto, banauda mzee yatusubizire, into manifesto izaka autuongere milioni 2 omu PDM ne milioni kindi 15 aja wa chairperson vero C1. Mzee, we are grateful. On the issue of cattle compensation, Mzee, we request you give your guidance on the issue because we are also part of Butevo, where the Butevo and Palisa, where cattle compensation is being done. Most of our people have submitted the request, but no, not yet handled. Thank you. We also request for an industrial park in the BUDAKA district to help our youth access jobs with available land in Katira sub-county. With your industrial park abange factory mulire niye jenzo kusaba e factory na industrial park beki into kimo and as I'm almost concluding, I need to take this opportunity, Your Excellency, to thank you for the everlasting peace you provided to the people of BUDAKA and Uganda at large. It has enabled us to proceed to greater heights. Then, Your Excellency, abanawudaka banu abasinga babao okulimaku mutyere ndikwa okusaba onengere gyotumulo ku nsonga eyo basigale nga tuleeta kulibisye benyanza nenga balimako emiiga webale ino. nga amaliriria endi kwa kusaba mzeyi BUDAKA municipality, it submitted a request through their council to be upgraded to municipality status, BUDAKA Town Council. Also the people of Kachomo, through their council resolutions, requested for BUDAKA North constituency. Also the people of Kamonkoli requested for Kamonkoli municipality. And lastly, the people of Liama requested for BUDAKA South constituency. You give guidance as our Excellency, sir. And lastly, I will request Your Excellency to help us with due guidance. We conclude on the issue of the Ikumbania. The Ikumbania issue. Thank you so much, Your Highness, with much respect. The flag bearers on the respective councils, please you wave to our Excellency. Thank you so much. And then the respective NRM chairpersons who have come to stand with us. Honorable Kalangwa, please. Honorable Mafabi Rumolo, please. I'm grateful, and Honorable, I'm really grateful for coming to stand with me. On that note, thank you so much.
Without much further ado, Right Honorable, kindly come and invite the President to speak to our people.
NRM oye! NRM oye! Budaka oye! Now if you love President Museveni, raise your hands. Raise, raise, raise. Ikeuta kusikanini. Ikeutu. Yalama. Your Excellency, we want to welcome you to Budaka. Budaka is one of our places here that where we grew up from. We want to thank you, Your Excellency, for what you've done to this area. Before you came, we were having a discussion, and I was reminding them how we used to run away from these areas because of the Karamojong, because of the rebels, the Lakwenas. But now, the youth you see here sleep in their houses, and they are in total peace. We want to thank you for the peace that you have brought to this country. Your Excellency, we also want to thank you for the development that you brought here. This road here, when the road had just been constructed, people used to not understand what it was meant for. You would see them putting cassava, millet, and all those kind of things. Now we know the value of that road. We want to thank you so much, Your Excellency. You've had the chairman talk about the hospitals, the schools, all those things have been able to be worked on in your leadership. The issue of the cultural institution. The cultural institution is being handled by Ministry of Gender and the Interreligious Council, and soon that issue will be resolved. The issue will be resolved. It is being handled by Ministry of Gender and the Interreligious Council, and it will be brought to rest. Your Excellency, as your very royal cadres, we are ready to move with you throughout the country to look for these votes. And we'll make sure that we deliver these votes by over 80%. We will not allow the mentality of some people thinking they own some regions. They own some tribes. We all belong to Uganda, and we love you because you believe in politics of ideology, not interest. We will support NRM and deliver NRM by over 80%. Your Excellency, I want to recognize my colleague from the East African community and my sister, and I request that he just takes a picture with you. Right Honorable, kindly just take a picture. NRM oye! Esi tunga lo Budaka. Pupetesi. Pupetesi. Ekotesa mina Museveni. Because of what Museveni has done in this place. Ebetaya unisirikini. Uponi. A lot of money is going to be brought under PDM. And I am happy you have good leaders. You love your LOC 5. Right Honorable, please go and take a picture. Okay, later. A lot of money is going to come for PDM, and when it comes, you make use of that money. Your Excellency, kindly come and speak to your people.
Koizeyo abantu bebugwere. Bebudaka. Mwebareino. The Vice Chairperson of NRM and Speaker of Parliament.
Vice Chairperson of NRM weranga niyo Speaker of Parliament.
All the other leaders.
N'abebemberi abandi mwena omuliwo.
And all the people of Budaka.
N'abantu inywe abe Budaka.
We are here together with other leaders.
Tuli anu n'abebemberi abandi.
To present to you the manifesto of the NRM for the period of 2026-2031.
Okubanjulira NRM ebyesuubizo okubakolera 2026 ku 2031.
Okubanjulira byesuubizo okubakola n'ebyamaliriro okukora.
Ebyeyama okubakolera.
Nebyamaliriro okukora.
Nebyamalire okubakolera.
Because NRM is not just promising, it is also presenting what has already been done.
Kubanga NRM teri anu kusuubiza kyonka nene kubakobera ebyekolereku.
In the last 40 years,
omumyaka ana
we have made the following contributions.
Tulina ebintu bingi ebitugezeryeko okukola.
Byetukoze. Ebintu byetukoze.
Ebintu bingi ebitukolere.
Omusaiza arukutumura olunyankole kusa.
Mbundi kutumura olunyankole kusa munkubire kuze n'omungalo.
Mutumura olunyankole mungeri yemwe eya Budaka.
Embolo niro olunyankole olutumulwa mu ngeri y'Ebudaka.
Aye byona mbimayite byemutumura byona mbimayite.
Ako bambu byombyonna ebitutumula anu abimayite.
Now the first one is peace, which people have talked about. The first one is peace.
Ekisooka niryo idembe eribamalira okutumula kwanu.
Which some people have talked about.
Era abantu abandi bamalira okubitumula kwanu.
The second one is the development.
Ekyokubiri inkulaakulana.
Which has got two parts.
Kyona ekitumulirwe kanu.
Has got two parts. Enkulaakulana erina enjuyi bbiri.
Enkulaakulana enu erina etambuliro mu ngeri ibiri.
The first one is economic infrastructure.
Ekisookera kimo kikwatagana ku nyingirya.
Ebyemisingi y'ebyenyingirya.
Muzeeyi Yakoba emirandira egingirya.
And then the other one is social infrastructure.
Ekintu ekendi nibyo ebintu ebitukozesa swena swena.
Mu mbeera y'abantu.
Mu mbeera yaife y'abantu.
The economic infrastructure are the roads.
Ebyo nga birimu enguudo.
Electricity.
Amasanyalaze.
Telephones.
Amasimu gaife getukozesa.
Water.
Amaizi.
The railway.
Railway. Egaali ya muuka.
Now, when I look in the file here, a lot has been done in Budaka area.
Sorry?
When I look in the file here, a lot has been done in the Budaka area.
Atianu alingirire kumo mu mpapula je ebikoleberweko mu Budaka.
We did this road very early in our government. We did it and we have done it again. We have repaired it again. This road from Iganga to Mbale.
Abanange mwewukirya nte gavumenti yatuyambire okukola oluguudo luno okuzwa Mbale okutuukira Kimena Kalama.
Then we have added the one of Tirinyi Parisa Kumi.
Waliwo oluguudo oluzwa Ebunyole Parisa.
Elva Tirinyi.
Sorry, ategezero kuze Bunyole, Tirinyi ne Palisa.
Then we have done the one from Palisa through Kamonkoli to Mbare.
Then ne wabao olugudo oluzwire Palisa lubite Kamonkoli ne lwabe Mbale.
And we are now going to do the one of Navmari, Butareja, up to Namutumba on the other side.
Tuli ukola twaba ukola oluzwa enabumali ne lubite Butareja ne lwaba lutyo okubusoga.
So the roads we have done a good work.
Nolwekyo mwena mukiwona ntokungudo tukolere kusa.
On the electricity, work also has been done. Electricity has reached many of the areas.
Mwewukirya kusa intamasanyalaze gona tugezeryeko ugatuucha omu bitundu ebitali bimu.
Telephones, you all now have telephones in your pockets.
Ebikwatagana ku masimu njikirirya nti mwena muli n'amasimu mu nsawo gyanywe.
Then on the issue of water, I have seen some good work has been done on the water.
Okusonga gya maizi wona nti aliwo ebitundu ndowooza ebiwula maizi.
Therefore, on the issue of the social infrastructure, the chairman talked about the schools and the health centers.
Ebikwatagana okubintu swenswena ebitukoleseramu ng'abantu okyeyamaana tumwireko ku masomero n'oku madwaliro.
Our policy is to have one government school, primary school per parish, and one government secondary school per sub-county.
Iswe ngabe NRM twikirirya inti wabewe isomero erya primary muli muluka era wabewe isomero erya secondary muli Gombolola.
And I see that there are quite a number of primary schools, 59 of them.
Already NRM ezimbire 59
and the secondary schools are also there.
N'amasomero gona nga gali omwo.
The ones which have not yet got will get. This is the whole plan. The ones which have not yet got will get.
Yes. Ebikali ukolewa paka lwatyanu bona byaukolewa.
They are all here in the file, but I don't want to take too long. They are all here in the file.
Byombyona opapa maliro kubisuna omumpapule gyakwaite.
Now on the issue of the health centers, good work has been done.
Akunsonga gya madwaliro kyona tuwona nti binge bikoleberwe.
Because I have them here.
Kubanga ndi omuzeeyi ayinago.
There are 20 sub-counties in Budaka.
Tuli na magombolola 22.
Makumi abiri no, abiri. 20.
Egali 2 amadwaliro.
No, amagombolola.
Amagombolola gali 2.
Makumi abiri. The 14 of them have got health center 3s.
13 nga gali
14
gali ku level ya madwaliro ga health center 3.
Then there is one health center 4.
Agasigaire ku health center eyokuna.
So only 6 sub-counties do not have health center 3 now.
Ana kyensuna ntamagombolola 6 gakali kusuna.
And I've seen here they are planning to upgrade Butove health center 2 in Tadameri sub-county health center 3.
Omuzeeyi awulire nte Butobwe ekali kusuna.
No, health center 2 will be upgraded to health center 3.
Inti waliwo amadwaliro akalo kumutendera gwokubiri agateeka kwaba okumatendera gwokusatu.
Then construct new health center 3s in Kakoli, Kamonkoli, Iki, Kachomo, and Kabuna sub-counties.
Akoba nti waliwo amadwaliro ageetaagibwa okulukibwa mu magombolola gano. Kamonkoli, Ikiki, Kabuna,
Kachomo, Kabuna,
ne Kachomo, ne Kaderuna,
Kakoli.
ne Kakoli.
So, to translate that, we are going to construct new health center 3s in Kakoli. We are going to
Omze Yakoba itali kwa kuzimba health center 3 Kakoli ebeireula.
Kamonkoli,
ne Kamonkoli,
Iki,
ne Ikiki,
Kachomo,
ne Kachomo,
and Kabuna.
Ne Kabuna bona bakufuna idwaliro erya health center 3.
Therefore, all the 20 sub-counties will have health center 3s. All the 20 sub-counties have health center 3s or health center 4.
Amagombolola gongona abiri gakubana madwaliro aga health center eyokusatu.
And the one of the health center 4s will be upgraded into district hospital.
Omuzeeyi atusuubizire akoba nti kino mukiwulire akoba nti alikuwa kukyusaago agabaire okuidaala lyokuna gasuuke eidwaliro ikkulu ng'eBUDAKA yo nerimu.
One of the health center 4s, not all.
Eidwaliro ery'eBUDAKA health center 4 baakulikyusa lisuuke idwaliro ikkulu etweta hospital ikkulu erye district.
Now, these are the two parts of development.
Binu nibyo ebitundu okubimu ebyenkulaakulana.
Byebitundu ebibiri, two parts.
Bino niyo ebitundu okubibiri ebyenkulaakulana.
Siku bibiri.
Ebibiri.
Ebibiri. Omusaiza tamanyi nti olugwere ndumayite kusa.
Omusaiza ono tamayite nti olugwere ze nandutegeera.
So, development has got two parts. Development has got two parts. You are making noise, that's why he doesn't hear properly.
Enkulaakulana erimu ebitundu bibiri. Omuzeeyi ali ukoba imwe muli anaanu muli ukuba ino kerere tetubatuulira kusani.
Yes, that's why you are confusing him. Okay, let somebody, Barbara, go and hear what those people are saying. Barbara.
Museveni ali ukoba security baize batuyamba abantu bana bali ano bayikaikana okutumula.
Not you. No, let my staff go. There's a group of youth here. Go there, you. There's a group of youth. Take their contact.
Omuzeeyi ali kusaba bakaga bange omuli ano iso tuvuunula ano tetuba tetusobola okuwulira kusani nga mukubiro kereri ano kyova tuli kulemererwanga okuwulira kusani.
Your Excellency, the group that is here are is a Boda Boda team. They say they have not been supported as a Boda Boda group. They have their circle and they need to be supported.
We have a policy for that. We have a policy for that. They will get their contacts. That army officer get their contact.
We are going to get your contact. Then come back.
She's there. She read the contact now. That lady is there.
Omuzeeyi ali ukoba. Inti omukulembeze wanyu wa boda boda aleete namba y'essimu. Omuzeeyi ali ugita kasaawa agenyere gino.
Very good. Okay, so that is the two parts of development.
Ekyo niye kitundu ekinene ekyenkulaakulana.
The two parts of development.
Ebyo niye bitundu ebibiri ebyenkulaakulana.
Now the third contribution by NRM to Uganda is wealth creation.
Ekitundu ekyokusatu nikyo eky'obugaiga, okufuna obugaiga.
I think translate contribution as etafari. As etafari, okuteka etafari ku nyumba.
Okuwoneka nti wuli nyumba tugiteekako itofali ery'obugaiga.
The NRM putting etofari ku nyumba ya Uganda. NRM okuwoneka nti uli mu nyumba eteeka kuuma itafali. Uganda as a country.
Eigwanga ng'ensi.
You know, traditionally, in Ankara we would call it omuganda. When you make a contribution like building material, you contribute to a house.
Omuzeeyi ali ukoba nti ng'ewaakaona okuleeta omuganda eri enyumba.
Now Uganda is a country where NRM is contributing omuganda.
NRM iyo eri kuleeta muganda eri amaka.
Eri Uganda.
Omuganda.
Uganda as a country.
Eigwanga lyaiswe eri Uganda.
The first muganda is peace.
Omuganda ogusookesya nigogo ogubya ebyenanda ebyakusoma.
Ebyedembe. Peace.
Okuwoneka nti leeta omuganda ogwa nane ogw'owekuumi okwekuuma.
The second one is the development which we have talked about.
Ogundi ogwokubiri nigwogo ogwetumwireko.
The third one is now, but you see, development may be there, but there is poverty in the homes.
Enkulaakulana eyinza okubaawo tate ngamaka gali undi.
Therefore, we make a distinction between development and wealth.
Tulina okuleetawo ekwawula enkulaakulana n'obugaiga.
Development is ours.
Enkulaakulana yaisosensena.
Wealth is mine as an individual or a family or a company.
Naye obugaiga obwo buba wananyini ate oba eri ekibula.
Awo omusoga n'oyo akobeire nti akange kakira akaife.
Awo omuzeeyi akoba nti awo niyo omusoga giyakobeire nti akange kasinga akakaaki akaiswe.
Therefore, while we may talk about roads, electricity and so on, please don't forget akako, which is wealth.
Museveni akoba nti omuzeeyi ali kutwejukiza nti wadde tuli kutumula ku masanyalaze n'ebindi ebifaanana bityo naye titwerabira nti tulina okufaayo obukaiswe.
And that is wealth in your home.
Obwo niyo obugaiga omu maka gaiswe.
To chase poverty from your home.
Okubinga owavu omaka gaiswe.
Babogera batya mu Lugwere obutaki.
Okubinga outaki omaka gaiswe.
Kati mulaba Olugwere ndumaite kusa.
Muli kuona into mzeyi yena maite Olugwere kusani.
We want to chase obutaki from the homes.
Tutaka tubinge outaki omaka gaiswe.
And that's why ever since we came into government, we have been talking about wealth creation, wealth creation.
Kyova muona ebiseera bingi omuzeeyi abaire nga tumula okubya obugaiga ebyobugaiga.
And we have been telling you about the 4 acres model from 1996.
Okuzwa omu 1996 omuzeeyi abaire nga tukoba inti mwijukire inti tusobola okukozesa eitaka lyaiswe kaina ne tusuuka obagaiga.
Or less.
Oba eka 2 oba mwaiza naye ne tusuuka bagaiga.
And in 1996 manifesto, we advised you, if you have 4 acres, put 1 acre of coffee, 1 acre of fruits, 1 acre of pasture, 1 acre of food for the family.
Omu 1996 omunteekateeka yabairewo yalinga tukoba nti tufune kaina omwekeina egenda oteekemu famba egendi
not pamba.
Pamba.
Coffee.
Oteekemu mwanyi egendi oteekemu ebibala byokulya egendi okozesa okumera egendi.
Oteekemu omuddo gw'ente.
Okutateeka mukida kyonkani naye ebintu ebireeta sente.
Go point by point. 1 acre coffee.
Eke mwaiza oteekemu omwanyi.
The second acre fruits.
Eke yokubiri oteekemu ebibala ebyokulya.
The third acre you put pasture for 0 grazing cows.
Eke yokusatu oteekemu eisubi eryokuliisya ente obembuli.
Ente z'omukiyumba. In the 0 grazing cows in the shed.
Oteekemu eisubi eryosobola okuliisya onte ingaliika ate nga omusibire.
Then number 4 for food like cassava or bananas.
Eke yokuna ngosobola ogiteekamu ng'ewaakawona omuwogo oba ekibala ekindi ekyokulya.
Then in the backyard you put poultry for eggs and piggery.
Enyuma w'ennyumbayo oteeka ekinyumba ky'embizi ng'osobola okuliisiryayo.
And poultry for eggs.
N'enkoko ej'amagi.
And then finally, near the wetland, you put fish ponds.
Edo miga nga musobola okuteekayo ebinyanza oba ebidiba by'ebinyanza.
So those who listened are doing very well.
Ebintu ebyo bisobola okukolewa era bisobola okukola kusani.
The ones who listened to the message are doing well.
Abantu abawulisisirye obubaka obwo essaawa gino bali kukola kusani.
I can give you example of Ijara of Serere.
Omuzeeyi akoba nti asobola okutuwaako ekyokuwonerako eri omuntu eyakolesere eitaka ly'ettono nasobola okuwoneka nti akulaakulana.
Hello, my name is Joseph Ijala. I am the proprietor of Taifa Farm.
You
which is located in Serere in a place called Kakusi, where we are.
Put down your...
And in Taifa, we have dairy, poultry, and we're also making laundry bar soap. But we also have the value addition aspect of the farm, where we produce yogurt and pack it, tin it for the market. This project started 11 years ago after an inspiration from His Excellency, the President of Uganda, when he had come here and he was teaching people about the 4-acre model. He was having a rally in Soroti, and that time I was working as a taxi driver. He was doing that master business in Soroti. So when I heard this, when I heard he was around, I crossed to go and listen to his story. And he was talking about a 4-acre model, how to improve household income. So when I came back, I was fired because I delayed there and the and the guy said, you go and eat those words that you had. But I had already this land, 2.5 acres, but I also had local chicken here. But after hearing that, I got inspired to put more effort on raising this chicken. So I raised the chicken to the tune of about 100 of them. Then I got a small incubator. That was about 4 eggs. So I used that incubator for multiplying my local chicken farm. Eventually I was having 1,500 local chicken around. I was very famous for local chicken. So but then local chicken were not answering my day-to-day needs. So I decided to translate it to layers. In Taifa farm we have 10,000 layers, which give me about 310 trays per day, and each tray goes at price of 10,500. So approximately 3 million, about 3 million shillings a day from the eggs that we get. Of course, it varies depending on the cost of the feeding, but at least a half goes for management, a half goes to our pocket as Taifa. So after selling the layers, that money I invested it on dairy. I started dairy with the 4 cows, but you know I have multiplied very fast because I'm using AI.
Now,
I have my own semen bank here.
That young man,
oyo omuvuka oyo
had my message in Soroti.
yawulire obubaka wa muzeeyi e Soroti.
He was a taxi driver.
Yali avuga taxi.
But when he had my message, he went back. He had 2.5 acres at home.
Yayirire yeika oluvannyuma lwakuwulira obubaka obwo.
And he started using the 2.5 acres for poultry, for eggs.
Natandika okukozesa eka egy'ebiri eri okuzisa enkoko ng'eimwoine.
By the time I went there, he was selling 310 trays of eggs per day.
Oyo omuzeeyi oli yayirireyo yali nga tandikire okuwoneka nti alonda amagi 300.
310 trays per day.
Yali nga alonda tray gy'amagi 310.
And he was earning 3 million shillings a day.
Yali nga olunaku akola obukaire 3.
Then he added dairy cows.
Nayongeraku n'ente jona.
That time he was selling 300 liters per day.
Awo yali nga buli lunaku aba ne lita gy'amata 3.
Now when I went there, so he was earning 3 million shillings, as I said, per day from eggs alone, not adding what he was earning from milk.
Awo omuzeeyi oli yayirireyo yali nga akola obukaire 3 buli lunaku ate nga tagayitireku negidi egiyalatoolo mu mata.
But recently when I was there, he said that he's now earning 6.8 million shillings per day from eggs and milk.
Omuzeeyi oli yayirira izuuli okwaba okumukyaliraku yabira okweyagaana inga afuna obukaire 3 manya ukaire mukaaga n'emitwalo 8 nga niye gyafuna.
And now that means in a year he was earning more than 2 billion shillings. In a year he's earning more than 2 billion shillings.
Awo obogeitagaitire omwanka abafuna owumbi outaikansi wa usatu.
So it is possible to get out of poverty.
Changu era kisooka okuzwa omutaki.
And when I visited this area in the PDM, I saw some people like Nabutono of one of the villages. Let's see Nabutono what she was doing with her husband.
No lingirira enteekateeka eno eya PDM omuzeeyi yakoba nti yono sobola okuza omutaki alentaka tuwona oku mu kyalo ono Nabutono yena egye baakutulaga.
Amalina gange ninze Loda Benedict Bakulubanywa nga nzwera mu zone gye beeta Bukooda Parish bageta Kasasira Ward, Kasasira Town Council, Kibuku County, Kibuku District. Tandikira ka project ga isuno mukyala wange Nautono Florence kakulisha embizi omwaka 1993. Embizi gendwalishanga gino ejja bulijjo local breed. Tugirisire mpola nenge ndishera atini ya mulembe tugirisha isubi tugirisha ku muwogo na maolu. Program ya PDM ya izire akati awo kabaina aba advisor aba external field extension workers nganyo mwamubola yalambulanga aka project gaisa kembizi atwangu magezi nte project eno mujongera magezi omaiseyo mufune kembizi ejja mulembe.
Nafunire esente ja palisi modo mbanka na emitwalo 98 nagise nagyongeiro omukapito yange enkaire embizi gide jaloko ningula embizi enzungu nintandika ogirabirira nigibyala omumbizi ejo eja byaire nintunda baana nikoba nti tinakomanu ningulamu esekoko jona ndikulisya esente gindi ninkozesa efizi okubaana.
So you can see how Nabutono and her husband started moving up.
Musoro kuona Onautono noibaye ngei batandikire.
They were having the local pigs.
Bali nembizi egineja iswe engwere nganijo egibalisya.
But when PDM came, they got 1 million and they bought these other improved ones.
Naye olubafunire sente ja PDM akakaire nibaba nibagula embizi gineji tweta nti nzungu.
And when the pigs produced, they sold the young ones and they bought sekoko. They bought sekokos.
Olubabire nibalisya embizi jawe nibaiza nibatandika nibatundako owana wajo nibatandika okulisya ekulukulu.
Now we don't have time to hear the whole story, but they are moving. They are moving. When I went there, they were much better than they were. We don't have time to listen to the whole story, but they were moving. They were improving their livelihood.
Mzee Yakoba inti titwasole okulisya byombyona tuyina okweyongerayo.
Now, finally, example on wealth creation, I can give you my own example, my model farm in Lira.
Omzee Yakoba inti yena oleka tuweeku ekyokuwoneraku eri efaamu ye eri erida.
My name is Dr. Maurice Ochen. I am a commissioner by appointment, deployed at State House, and I've been assigned by the President to execute the 4-acre model. And I've put them so far in 10 regional zones in the country. Now, the 4-acre model is an idea conceived by the President to guide our farmers on how to utilize their small acreages of land so that they can earn more money through intensive farming. And here we are talking about enterprises that have good yields and high income for their household. So we have the fish farming, which is one of the enterprises that can be done near the water without interfering with wetland and tampering with water flow. Then we have the zero grazing unit. On the other side, we have the coffee, we have the banana, and also a household needs food crops as 1 acre plus fruits. So this idea of the 4-acre model is to support income for the household. And as I will go into the small mathematics, you will know that it's capable of pulling somebody out of poverty. Now, specifically on the fish pond, here is about 20 by 50 meter pond, 1,000 meters squared. After finishing the excavation, we stock 10,000 fish. We feed it for about 8 to 9 months. In the north, which is warmer, the fish grow faster. And in the west, which is a little cold, you add 1 more month to reach the same quantity of grams. So by that time, the fish will be about 800 grams to 1.5 kilograms. In the market, the fish which is 1 kilograms or 800 grams here cost about 10,000 shillings. So having stock here 10,000 fish, by 10,000, somebody will get 100 million in 1 year. And then when you subtract other cost of managing, which is roughly 30 million, somebody can be able to save 70 million on this fish pond. And this size, we can put 2 of them in 1 acre. So meaning in this particular acre, somebody should be able to get around 140 million shillings.
Now,
that is for this particular.
That is my farm in Lira.
Eyo niye farmu ya mzeyi ererira.
What I'm telling you is what I do.
Ebyali kutumulano nibyo ebyo ebyakola.
In the 4 acres, my people there have planted coffee, bananas, pineapples, and they are looking after cows, but they have also done fish ponds.
Omwekagidi yatekeremu amatooke n'ebintu ebindi ebyali nga tekeremu.
Emwanyi,
omwenge wakawono omwanyi,
pineapples,
enanansi,
and the milk, cows for milk.
N'ente ejamata.
But I have also done fish pond.
Nateekamu n'ebidiba eby'ebinyanza.
Now in 1 fish pond, half an acre, I get 100 million shillings.
Ekitundu kya eka ekiyateekeremu ebidiba afunamu miliyoni 10.
When I remove costs, I remain with 70 million.
Kideki nafunamu emiliyoni 7.
When I remove the costs,
olwabanga atweireko ebyenkozi byakozesere omubidiba omwo asigazaku oukaire 7.
and I can put 2 fish ponds in 1 acre.
Osobola oba asobola okuteeka ebidiba omuweka 2.
Ebidiba bibiri mu eka emu.
Omweke mwiza asobola okuteekamu ebidiba 2.
So from the fish farming alone, I can get 140 million shillings.
Obolingirire abasobola okufuna oukaire 15
Mwana.
10 omubidiba ebyo.
Having removed the cost. Having removed the cost.
Ngomalire okutoolaku ebyateekeremu omubidiba ebyo.
Without adding what I earn from coffee, from milk, from bananas, from pineapples.
Esente ejo obadoteekereku gide gyafunire omumatooke, omwanyi n'ebindi.
So you can really get out of poverty. I want you to that's why we are sending you all this money. MYOGA, PDM, Operation Wealth Creation, all that is to help you get out of poverty.
Mzee akoba nti tusokyezekeka okuzwa omutaki tukwate kusani enteekateeka egiriwo ng'ewakaona emiyoga PDM n'enteekateeka egindi.
And you people in Bukedi, you are very rich people potentially because you can be very rich through fish farming.
Mzee akoba nti iba ndimbanga mlingirire kisookeka okuwoneka nti tuzwa omutaki nga tulingirire ng'ewakaona ekulimda oba okulima ebinyanza.
Okulunda ebyennyanja.
Okuliisya oba okulunda ebyenyanza.
I can show you my people in remote what they have done.
Mulingirire muwona banaiswe abali erimoto anu ebibakolere bona ebinyanza ebali kulima omubidiba.
Bali kulunda not kulima.
Bali kuliisya ebinyanza omubidiba.
Amanya gange nzedi kusoka majido nga nzo omubaka wa president mu kitundu kino. President bwe yansindika wano mu 2020 nasanga nga project eno eweddewo. Tasike yange yasooka nengamba president ayogera nnyo ku project eno naye ekiri wansi tekiriwo. Najjano ngaawo wonna waliwo omuceere. Twatulanga abakulembeze ne tugamba tulina okukyusa ekifo kino. Ekifo kino ekigendera kyakyo nti kitudde ku ekemu. We natula n'abalimi ne bangamba baali bajjamu ensawo mukaaga ez'omuceere. Ensawo mukaaga ez'omuceere mitwalo nga 21 nga weesanga nga eri emiliyoni 1 bwe mitwalo 3.
Ndi mulimi w'ebyenyanza. Nali ebiseera ebyasingira obungi nali ndi mulimi wa mutyere omusa naye ng'ekiseera kyemala omwiga omwo nga nimo omukyere kyali kiseera nga kiwanvu era nga n'amaani agenkozesa omwiga omwo gali maani nga mangi nga ntwale abaana bange tufuduukira omwo n'omwami wange nga ntwala tufuduukira omunyera omwo naye nga tukozesa maani mangi n'obulamu wona nga tumalira mwiga omwo naye nga nefuna gye tufuna mu katono kubanga yakwawo omwiga omwo oluisi n'olima olinza okulima eka zooti 5 6 naye ng'okwakufuna mu luisi ovaamu nakansawo kamako muceere ofunire ino nokotera onfunireko bunsawo 2 ate ng'ekiseera kyemala omwo nga n'okufuna emmere yeeyika mba tinafune kuba ekiseera kyo gyona mba nkimalira mu mwiga awo nino ebalyo Baba MUSEVENI His Excellency the President wa Uganda. Obaba yebala okutukulaakulanya era yebala okututoola omukuwonaawona. Naiza natuwa a project eno eyokuliisya ebyenyanza.
What we have now here is a 1 acre model. If you combine all these 8 ponds, you make 1 acre. This 1 acre model has 72 farmers on this farm. As government, our goal here is 3 things. 1, we now have achieved the restoration of the wetland. But key, we are teaching the farmers the fish farming technology, how to grow fish. And the farmers, I can tell you, like you have talked to them, they now know how to grow fish.
Nga sinalima byennyanja nali ndi mu muceere nga nima muceere mu kibali nga ffe abamu ku bantu abawonoone obutonde naye nga tetulina alternative endala lwakuba twali tunoonya survival. So we twajja mu kulima ebyennyanja ne tulaba nga changes enkyukakyuka nene eriwo ne tufokasinga okulima ebyennyanja era tulina achievements gye tufunyeemu.
Ebyenyanza tubirunda ebbanga ly'emyezi 8 ku 7 kisinzirira beriire bitya bikulire bitya kuba ebyenyanza oteekamu after 2 months olina okusampolinga noona muli mu gulamu imeka then tate mweyongera kasa mutuukya 700 grams ekitegeeza tebabituukira okolaniki okutunda oyinza okwagirya nga ekyenyanza kigeizere omyezi 6 tekigaana okukitunda olwa okusalako kosti yaki yemere kuba emare buli gyakoma okukula gyakoma okulya niki okulya emmere.
We have introduced the chicken offals, which is very, very cheap. We buy 1 kilo of chicken offals from Gayas at just 500 shillings. And every day we feed 40 kilos. That means it's just 20,000 shillings feeding. That means it is helping us to cut the production cost by over 35%.
Esizoni yasookere 2022 basitookingire male emitwalo 4 ne2028 then tubane cages jabare 10 nga buli cage erimu engege tilapia 2025 jali emitwalo 2 eno mu male tosobola okufuna emiliyoni 5 emale bafuna emiliyoni 5 then engege tugifuna emiliyoni 10 ni emiliyoni 6 gitwafunire.
So that is the kibalo of fish farming.
Ekyo ni kyekibalo omuzeeyi ekyayizirenga somesya ng'olingirire ng'oliisirye ebinyanza.
Me, I get much more from fish farming.
Iyo muzeeyi neikewe yena aliisya ebinyanza.
From an acre I can get 100 million.
Ngokozesereke mweiza asola okufunamu.
No, I can get 150 million net. 140 million net.
Abasola okufunamu oukaire 15
mwana
omweka emweiza.
After removing the cost.
Ingamalire okutoolaku esente gide gyateekeremu omukuliisya.
But these ones are getting about 66 million.
Naye bino ebyofunamu emiliyoni 66.
We shall find out why I am getting much more than they are getting.
Twaba okunoonererya oba okwetegereza lwaki adi yafunamu nyingi tataanu bafunamu ntono.
So you people here in Bukedi where there are a lot of swamps,
imwe omulyano mulina emiyiga mingi.
You can do fish farming.
Musobola okukozesa emiyiga egyo okuliisya ebinyanza.
You can do coffee on the Lukalu.
Eno ku Lukalu ne mulimayo omwanyi.
You can do fruits.
Musobola okulimayo ebibala.
You can look after cows for milk.
Musobola okuliisiryayo ente. Ejamata.
So we shall have more time and discuss this.
Twakufuna obwire tweyongere okuoneka ntugabana bino.
You can go and visit Limoto and see what they are doing.
Mwabeke Lumoto muone ebibali ukola.
So that is number 3, contribution number 3, obugaiga.
Ekyo kyakusatu okukyo obugaiga.
Number 4 is emirimu.
Ekyo kuna mirimo.
Where do jobs come from? Where do jobs come from?
Eyo emirimo gizwa yeina.
Some people say government jobs. Government jobs are not enough to satisfy all of us.
Abantu abandi bakoba nte emirimo girina okuzwa mu gavumenti egavumenti yonkani temala.
So let's see where jobs come from.
Muleka ati anu tuwona okuntimbe emirimo gizwa yeina.
Welcome to Kamai Demonstration Farm. My name is Fred Byamukama. I'm a member of Parliament of Buganga East Constituency, Kakubiro District. We are now at our 4-acre demonstration farm. The land we have here is approximately 4 acres. This is a farm we started 2 years back here, 2.5 years back. And on this farm, we have a half acre of pineapple, has 6 cows for 0 grazing. We have poultry, about 25,000 birds, but only 11,000 are giving us eggs. And we have 1 acre of grass. We have piggery, those are very many. And 1 acre of coffee mixed with banana. Where we are, this is the 4-acre model farm. I did this activity to teach my voters, to lead by example, so that my voters can learn what media the president tells the public. This is an initiative I learned from the president sometime back when he sent me to learn to Kaumu, to Kisozi. I copied what I copied, this is what I came up with. And you will see as we move, or that side, this side, that's my 4-acre model farm. The house as well. You don't sleep here, but if I would sleep here, the house as well is seated on this 4-acre model farm. When you look at poultry, out of the 25,000 birds, it's only 11,000 giving me eggs. Others are soon giving me, and I get 302 trays per day minimally, because 11,000 birds are supposed to give me 366 trays. But because of the feeding method of deep litter, I don't get all the eggs. I get 302 trays per day minimally. Then I sell in a month, you can get a net profit of 55 million, because you get 108 million, but you can't get all that. You have to buy feeds, pay workers, pay electricity. Remain with 55 million net pay. When you get the cows per month, these are 6 cows. Each cow minimally gives you 20 liters. So when you get 20 times 6, that's 120 liters per day. 120 liters per day, for us a liter here is 2,000, because we sell each cup at 1,000. So you get 2,000 times 120, you get 24,000 per day. So 24,000 per day, when you multiply, you get about 7.6 million per month. But 7.6 million per month, you cannot save it. You have to get 200 to pay these workers, sometimes even the drug for spraying. That is 0 grazing, you spray for ticks and other things. At the end of the day, you remain with a net profit of 6 million from the cows for 0 grazing. So this is our grass. Here, 1 acre of grass. This 1 acre is enough feeding our 6 cows. And our cows are feeding well with this grass we have. When you get like the half an acre of pineapple, per harvest, we get about 4.5 million, and I harvest twice a year. You will see, even as now, there are those who take and harvest for my friends to take. When you look at the piggery, in a month, I can get about between 150 and 180 piglets. But those I don't sell, I give to my neighbors to rear. When you look at coffee, we normally harvest 12 million. We normally harvest 12 million from 1 acre, because we are just starting up the harvest. We had the first harvest, and when you get about 12 million, but when you irrigate very well, and you have fertilizer, you get between 18 and 24 million. From 1 acre, coffee alone minus banana. And this banana, at the end of the month, you can get about 1 million, 1.8 million. But I don't sell my banana, I use it for eating. So I simply get my coffee, to ensure the other 12 million I'm telling you, which we are getting from this 1 acre, because we have tested it where you receive. And here, now, currently,
that's what I wanted you to see. This man was doing nothing 4 years ago. Until he listened to the message. And then he started coffee.
Natandika okulima omwanyi.
Dairy cows.
Ente ejamata.
Pineapple.
Natandika okuoneka nti alima enyanyansi.
Then the poultry for eggs.
N'enkoko ejamagi.
And then piggery.
N'embizi.
From the eggs alone, he gets 108 million per month.
Omunkoko gyonkani afunamu ukaire 18.
When he removes costs, he remains with 55 million.
Olobango twayireku esente ejo egiyatekeremu okuliisya enkoko osigaza emiliyoni 55.
That means in a year he gets like 700 million net.
Obango balirire omwanko mulamba abafuna oukaire ng'olusanvu.
But now, and that does not include what he earns from milk, from coffee, from pineapples.
Ebyo obanga togaitireko sente gidi ejafuna omwanyi n'omu bintu ebindi.
And pigs he gives free to his neighbors. Pigs he gives free to his neighbors.
Embizi ejo agaba werere.
Embizi agaba, embizi. Now, but he's now a rich man. Kati Mugaiga. He's now a rich man.
Omusaiza ono esaawa gino Mugaiga.
And his Mugaiga has produced 26 jobs.
Oyo omusaiza oyo omugaiga we abasoweire okuwaaka abantu emirimu nga 26.
In a very short time.
Olowire.
In a very short time.
Omuwire owo outontono.
So therefore, when you talk of jobs, know where jobs come from.
Itubanga tumulo ku mirimo intaka mumanye emirimo gizwaya ina.
This is now commercial agriculture.
Obango lingirire owo ulimi owa byenfuna.
Obukola sente.
Okole sente.
Now let's look at the factories.
Intaka atiano batulageku e factory.
Freeze there. I'm very glad the people of Budaka are asking for an industrial park.
Isanyukire ino abantu be Budaka olwo mbanga muri kusaba paaka eyakolanga ebyemirimu eri kubaleeta ebyokukola mwekubireko mu ngalo.
You are now looking in the right direction.
Ati anaawo muri kulutulunga mu lugendo olutuufu.
Let's show you that industrial park. That's a town of factories in Mbale here near you.
Ati ano intaka muoneke factory eyo eri Mbale anu.
A town ya Makolero, a town.
Ati ano e factory eyo esukiroti kiuga cha Makolero.
Ekibuga cha Makolero. It's not one factory, it is many factories.
Ti factory mwiza yonkani naye kyasukire kiuga.
Now you can see how many there are.
Ati ano mulingirire muone.
Let's see one of them, how many people are working there.
Intaka muone n'abantu abali ukolamu.
Freeze there. Now you see how many young people are working inside that one factory.
Intaka muona baana bato bato abali omunda bali ukola mu factory eyo.
In that industrial park, 12,000 young people are working there now. 12,000.
Abantu 2,200 bali ukola omu factory eyo.
Omutwaro 12,000. 12,000.
Omutwaro gumo mu 2,000 bali ukola omu factory eyo.
In that small area.
Omukifo ekyekitontono abantu bali ukola mawungi batyo.
In the factories, they are now employing 1.3 million people, Ugandans, while the whole government is employing 480,000 only. The factories are now employing 1.3 million people.
Amakolero gonkani gali kubanga gawa abantu owumbi kamo nekitundu omubakoto w'emakolero gonkani
akawumbi kamu akakade kamu n'emitwalo asatu
akakaire kamu n'emitwalo asatu abantu abali ukola makolero.
And these are new, they have just started coming.
Ate binu biyaka ega makolera gandi gali kweyongeranga gaiza.
And the government is employing only 480,000.
Government yonkani iye n'abantu aberi kuwa emirimu emitwalo 48 gonkani.
In other words, the factories are now employing 3 more times people than the whole government.
Obango lingirire factory ejo gikubisirie n'emirundi misatu okunana okubantu abali ukola omugavumenti.
So therefore, this is point number, tafari number 4 of Uganda, Omuganda, number 4 by NRM to Uganda.
Atiano, lini tafari eriokuna, NRM, erietekere, okuigwanga lya iswe, erie Uganda, era ni kufana na ingo Muganda.
Number 1, peace.
Egusokere, kubeire, idembe.
Number 2, development.
Ekyokubiri inkulakulana.
Number 3, obugaiga.
Ekyokusatu bugaiga.
Number 4, how jobs come about.
Ekyokuna emirimo tugifuna tutya.
Very good. Now there are 3 other points, but I don't have time to go into them.
Wali ebindi ebyentasoolo kweyongeranga mbyabamu olowire.
Now let me conclude with free education, the need for free education in Uganda.
Intaka ukomenkereza nekinu owetaavu wakusoma okwawerere.
I introduced free education 30 years ago.
Natandikire enteekateeka ey'okusoma okwawerere emyaka.
But people have not implemented it the way I wanted.
Naye okusoma okwo kwawerere kukaalo okutuuka omuzeeyi okuyatakire kube.
They are still charging school fees.
Abantu abandi bakaali basasusa esente omu masomero.
And as a consequence, children drop out of school.
Era ekintu kino kireeteire n'abaana okuwoneka nti bazwa n'omu masomero.
That's why I decided to start a peaceful way of proving my point. That's why I started a peaceful way of proving my point.
Omuzeeyi ky'ovoona yazwireyo n'engeri egendi ey'eidembe.
To prove my point.
Okuwoneka nti ekyo kiyalatandiikireko kikakasiwa.
That's how I started the skilling hubs.
Ky'ovoona omuzeeyi yatandikire engo ekifo nga wakawone kyaiswe kine kiritirinyi egibali kutendekeranga abaana.
Now I want my graduates to come here, if they are here.
Timaite obano wali abaana ababitire omu makolera omunaano mu bifo ebyo ebyamikono ng'ewakawone waiswanu etirinyi ekiri etirinyi omuzeeyi abeetere nti bayize niba abali kutambula.
Barbara, go and see what those children are saying, those ones who are putting up there.
Nasaba abasirikale mwamunoonya abantu badabali edi mutegeere bali ukolani bali kukobaniki badabaanikire edi.
Let's get testimony from one boy and one girl.
Ndikutaka baana mzee alikutaka abaana bano omwala mwiza n'omuyisuka yena mwiza baize batuweeko ujulizi oba ebyo ebibeegere.
NRM oye! NRM oye! President Museveni oye! Anita oye! banaye niso twabere mu industry hub amalina gange nize onganga Michael okuzwa ekederuna sabu kaunti eparishi kederuna village nakabare district Budaka munaye nali ntambula nimpulisisya nga bali kutumula ku radio intalio MUSEVENI eitengekero.
You three things. Why had you dropped out of school? What did you study? And what are you doing now?
Nazwira mu isomero nga school fees mbula.
Okay.
Era nasomere ku katontono natukire mja mkaga.
Bas. That's number one.
Nasomere welding.
Welding.
Ati anesa wenu. Ati anesa wajinu ngentu muliranu. Ina avere okuhabu na madiro kusoma bamala abantu ikira eyo twalyanga werere ogona werere security niyo murundo gwali kusoka anzo kunywa kuko niki amata esawa jinu ekindi ukola nafunira abantu abanange bali babiri ebitukola nabo esawa jinu nafune kuku aka mashini kamo kale indi ukubiriza abavuvuka abaisuka banaye baiza banaye gaiteku twabiramo sweso natubenga tukola amalina sigaire nganga Michael
enare moye amalina gange nizola gosejeni nganzwera naigobya nga nize omweiza kubana basomeiro ku industrial hub nze nalindekera okusoma nga nakomera musuni yatu baba yalakaire sente kunyongera yo kuleve ginali ntakire nabira ku industrial hub nalondele kosi echalani nenjego kutunga era negero kutunga emyezi mukaga ejawaireku netufulumenza nafulumirenza nagazaliyeko kufuba nti nsobola kufuna ekyawukola nabire omumire fashion and designing workshop nimbukoba nti insaba ingize nkuyambenge kanu ngaze nawe nyongera kuma mageza gandi nankoba ati ondekere namba yo namulekaire namba nakubira eisim nankoba ati izo tandiko ukola natandikira ukola natandiko kusasula ngo mtwalo gumo ngairaze nasola ukanga kaika nakasukali nene balyo president waisu inzenti tatwerabire yagona naloza nakoba abaizukulu bange timbalekele ile ntyo era yatwigulire wasako okusaka eyo yatuteka ile milioni 5 era president oyo izire etiringi namwebadya yampaire milioni 7 milioni 7 ejo nagazaleko okukola nti nfuna mecha mugaso Hawadia His Excellence, I'd like to thank you for the support you gave me in a Tiring hub. The money you gave me, I utilized it, but now I'm operating my own workshop and I have some people whom are employing and I'm able at least to get 600 a month. I thank you for all your support. I continue requesting you that continue supporting us so that as the industrial hub students, we can show up an example in Budaka.
You are employing how many people?
I've employed 2 people.
She's now employing 2 people. You have had these children here.
Omze abaira koba ntomwarodi imumuulire yawaira abantu babiri emirimo ate mubawulire.
These children had lost hope.
Abaana bano bali bawaire meisubi
because of the school fees.
Olwa school fees gabawule sente.
And I trained them for just 6 months.
Omzeyi nabatwala emyeri 6 gyonkani okwaba okusoma.
See what they are doing. You see what they are doing.
Intaka muone ebibayizire nga bakola.
Now, some of those products which they are making here, we are importing them from China, from India, from other countries.
Ebintu ebimuwona ebyo muyinza okulowooza nti oba bikolera ndi oba India oba China n'ebikolebera waiswano.
So therefore, I want you, the NRM people, to discuss seriously the issue of school fees in government schools.
Njaba okusaba abantu b'NRM mweyongere ino nga mutumula ku nsonga ej'e school fees.
And when we finish the elections and win, we should really discuss it and see how to make sure these children do not have their future doomed because of a bad system.
Omuzeeyi ali ukoba nti babanga amalira kalulu bakweyongera okuwoneka nti balingirira abaana bano beeyongeire batya nga basoma n'abaana bandi bakaala okusomako.
So NRM oye! Budaka oye! Bukede oye! Uganda oye! East Africa oye! You young people, I will have a picture with you. You stay somewhere where you can wait.
Baana imwe omuzeeyi atakwekubisiako neime ekifaananyi akoba nti mufuna okutyama.
Vote for NRM oye! Mugenda kulonda NRM.
Mwaba okulonda NRM tugolole engalo nga twalonda.
Mwebale ino muli basaiza n'abakali ab'amagezi.
Omuzeeyi akoba nti mwebale ino abavubuka abakyala n'abasaiza mwebale ino.
The people who have got things to tell me, Nekesa is here. Nekesa, see those people who are putting up their hands, they can see you afterwards because I have got another rally.
Omuzeeyi aletera abantu okumuzindaalo abaabirenga eri abantu ababaire bagoyere engalo.
Abantu be Budaka, President aluhulomaloma aluhuchohutuleha chehurale yindi naye nga ese ende bakulembeze bemwe kuchosikala mu tenti inano ebidunyu byemwe byozi kulinda obitekereso lwaleero. Mwadawe lomalomera mwesi si mwahalomaloma.
Okay, let's have flag bearers.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Abadaka bino bihabye okwanjula ba flag bearers. So mufukirire kwanjule ba flag bearers befe. Your Excellency, I want to request our flag bearers to move forward for them to be introduced to the people of Budaka. We shall begin with the flag bearer of Budaka County, the Honorable Goire Moses. Honorable Goire Moses. Honorable Goire Moses. Goire oye! Moses oye! Niumalire Honorable Moses, we shall have the flag bearer Ikiki County, the Honorable Campagna Abdu Swaib. Abdu oye! Ebudaka oye! Bukedi oye! Honorable Abdu Swaib, let's do it very quickly. Time is not a very good ally. And next in the line, we shall have our woman district representative, the Honorable Kataike Noel Babla. Honorable Kataike oye! Honorable Noel oye! Budaka woman MP oye! Muwagire ba flag bearer befe basobole okutuusaho obuweereza. Your Excellency, we also want to present the Honorable Asamo Helen, who is our flag bearer for the PWDs. Honorable Asamo Helen.
No, I will find her there.
Honorable Asamo Helen atuhihirira mu Parliament. Oyonie Kateu Anthony, the LOC5 flag bearer. Then Honorable Wanyama. Wanyama, I think you can join in the picture. I don't know if Wanyama is here. Okay. It is time for the pictures. I want to request those people who are going to take pictures with the president to kindly move forward. Kindly move very, very close. It's now a picture with the flag bearers, and the next is a picture with the skilling graduates. Very, very fast, the skilling graduates. Abana ba skilling hub. Mwanguweho, move very close. And divide yourselves on either side of the president. Let's not wasting time on arranging you. Very quickly, we shall request our religious leaders who are with us to kindly move forward and have a picture with the president. The religious leaders. The religious leaders, Musude Wambi, we really want to save time. Musude Wambi, we really want to save time. And in the meantime, I want to request His Royal Highness plus his cabinet to kindly also draw closer. His Royal Highness. His Royal Highness. The cabinet members kindly move close. Let's have those pictures, then we shall have one with Omkumbania. Oboni obulala bukudaha. Budaka oi! Bukedi oi! As that picture is ongoing, kindly let me have members of DEC, draw very close. Let's balance the picture. Abandi babeno, abandi baboluande lundi. Let's balance the picture. As we wind up, members of DEC kindly draw in. Members of DEC draw in and take position. Thank you, Your Excellency, for that very historical picture. Thank you, Your Excellency. Mwebale muno, let's have the members of DEC. Members of DEC very fast. As members of DEC are taking that picture, Your Excellency, I will request 2 of your daughters who contested in our primaries and chose to not come back as independents, but campaign for flag bearers. The Honorable Kataike and my sister over there kindly join that team and have a picture with the president. Let's allow those 2 ladies, patriotic ladies, to have a picture with the president. They have led by example that you contest in primaries. When you're not given the flag, you support the flag bearer. Your Excellency, those are your daughters who have chosen to support the flag bearers and not to return as independents. NRMO! As we conclude that, Your Excellency, we have members of our communities who have finally seen the light and have prioritized Budaka above self. They have chosen to join us. Your Excellency, we have members who are crossing to the party. These are our sons and daughters who had been misled, but they have finally seen the light because of your continuous sensitization on what we ought to do as leaders, and the roles also expected to be played by the community. So they have decided to join us and champion socio-economic transformation, not only in BUDAKA, Bukedi, but Uganda at large. So that is the very last picture. President Achakwalhayo Mudayas Yaye, and then we shall have the anthem and see off the president. NRM oe! NRM Jew! Mwebale muno hutwegataho, together we can. So let's return to our positions as we prepare to have the anthems in the next 5 seconds. In the next 5 seconds, DJ, let's have the anthems. The president will already be in his dais so that we can prepare to see him off so that he can join our brothers and sisters in Kibuku. We may all raise and observe the anthems in reverse order. Let's all rise up. First usingire hwembe enyembo chegwanga endeche bitundu byefe.
Please,
so much, Your Excellency, for visiting us here in Budaka. At this point, I will request senior leaders present, both from the party and government, local government leaders around, kindly come so that you can have an opportunity of seeing off His Excellency. Abandu be Budaka abaraga mwesi banandikire muzeyi n'amaliro huwawo musikale enyuma husobola okulomaloma kolumba bolere mu tenti yawo abawulire balina obugumikiriza kuliwo. So mbasaba buli mundu nalinde flag amahono alinde t-shirt muzeyi nawawo fesi huwube humusibule bilayi and humusabire okukenda okulayi mu bukedi. The Honorable Moses, kindly come back here so that you can assist us. You can assist us to instruct this last point as Muzeyi leaves. Come and take us through the point of bidding farewell to Muzeyi. Thank you, Muzeyi, for coming. Thank you, our sister Natasha. Webale kuwerekera Muzeyi to Bukedi. We really thank you and are happy to see you.
She wanted me to.